League One and Two clubs applying for additional funding from the Premier League will be limited to free transfers during next month's window, under the terms of the £250 million bailout finalised on Thursday. The lower league clubs will also be restricted to paying fees of just £20,000 and £10,000 respectively for the whole of the 2021-22 season, as revealed by Mail Online. A support package including a commitment to help secure a £200 million loan for the Championship, and up to £50 million in grants for League One and Two, has been agreed between the Premier League and EFL, but lower division clubs seeking the full amount will have to sign up to onerous conditions that will seriously affect their spending plans for the next 18 months. The Premier League have committed to giving the bottom two divisions £15 million up front, with clubs in League One and Two receiving minimum payments of £375,000 and £250,000 respectively. Another £15 million will be distributed using a formula based on lost gate receipts up to December 31 this year. A further £20 million will be made available for clubs in the greatest financial need via a so-called monitored grant, which will be controlled by a joint Premier League and EFL panel and be subject to strict conditions. Sportsmail has learned that any club in receipt of an additional grant will be unable to pay a transfer fee for one window and will face a cap on fees of £20,000 in League One and £10,000 in League Two until the end of next season. Moreover, all clubs with at least 22 first-team players will only be able to make free transfers if an existing player leaves and if the new player's wages do not exceed 75% of those of the player he is replacing. Any club that fails to comply will have to repay the grant to the EFL, who will pay the money back to the Premier League. Fans return to stadiums after lockdown eases in England. Are Premier League teams being asked to play too many games in a tight schedule? Liverpool defender Trent Alexander-Arnold excited for fans to return after 9 months away. Mikel Arteta admits he knows he will be sacked by Arsenal. One Day Football Digest: should Wayne Rooney be next permanent derby boss? Maradona, Pelé, Messi or Ronaldo? Who is football's greatest player? The venues for the Nations League finals in Italyhow. Is the race for the Premier League title unfolding? Leeds boss Marcelo Bielsa describes Diego Maradona as an artist. Football Digest: was Man United's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer naive to not substitute Fred? Mikel Arteta admits all Arsenal players must start contributing more goals. Woes in the running for Sports Personality of the Year. Football Digest: Tottenham at Marine is magic of the FA Cup 4-goal. Olivier Giroud the ultimate professional. Chelsea boss Frank Lampard. Man United boss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer defends forwards after missed chances in PSG loss. The top flight's direct funding of the Championship is restricted to £15 million, which the EFL will use to secure a £200 million loan it will then distribute to the 24 clubs interest-free. Those loans will be capped at £8.33 million per club and must be repaid by June 2024. The Premier League had initially refused to provide any funding for Championship clubs they view as rivals, particularly as many have wealthy owners. This led to the EFL rejecting their initial offer of £50 million for the lower leagues in October on principle. Increased pressure from the government has led the Premier League to make an improved offer and end a standoff that has been ongoing since May. EFL chairman Rick Parry welcomed the agreement yesterday, although he is likely to face dissent from some clubs unhappy with the distribution formula when 3 divisional meetings are held next week. Our overarching aim throughout this process has been to ensure that all EFL clubs survive the financial impact of the pandemic, said Parry. I am pleased that we have now reached a resolution on behalf of our clubs and this will provide much needed support and clarity.